All right, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Thanks for joining the Antrea community meeting. Today is the US Independence Day edition. I mean, at least the eve of Independence Day, or for those of us who are not in the US, it's just the first meeting of July. And unfortunately for today, we don't have anything in the agenda. So no pre-booked, there is no topic to discuss. So it's just going to be pretty much open discussion for today. So if everyone in the meeting here has any topic that they would like to bring up for conversation, please go ahead. I'll keep waiting for a minute. I don't want this to be like a very short meeting. So even if you have any topic pertaining the upcoming Antrea release, PRs that deserve a little bit more review, strange issues that you are debugging, that would be great to discuss those together.
Hi, Salvatore. I think maybe I can share the current released PRs, and I think I can explain some PRs for the API promotion. And I think we need more reviews for those PRs.
Okay, yeah, sure, go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, okay, thanks. 1 second, let me share the screen. Okay, here. Here I added some, I think Antony helped to add the labels in my PRs, and so I added the left with those API review PRs. So we actually have a lot of API promotion PRs. Most of them actually there's no critical change. We actually moved the API from alpha to beta 1, so we can prepare them for the 2.0. As you can see, we have almost, we have 3. I think there might be more. And another critical PR should be the tool, which we will provide to the user so they can migrate the storage of the API automatically. And for now, I think Hongliang is working on that. I think at least we will have 1 PR for the API migration. And for this PRs, I'm hoping that we can get more reviews, and so we can merge them in time. But one question regarding those promotions is that I suppose we should merge the CAI 2 first before we merge those PR, or it's okay to merge this promotion PR first. Maybe Tony or Jin have some suggestion or ideas. I'm not sure.
Can we make the CI changes without causing the CI to? I mean, if we do the CI changes first, I believe that then the CI will be failing until we merge these PRs, right?
Then which CI changes are required?
Sorry?
What are the CI changes which are required for those PRs?
The CI change, all of these about sorry, you mean the CI change, right? The PR is not yet submitted. I think Hongliang is working on that. I'm just trying to understand it's okay to, merge those promotion PR first, or it has to be the CI2 has to be ready before this PR.
I believe
I'm
that
just confused by what we need to. Yeah. No, I'm just confused by what we need to change in CI.
Oh, let me. It's actually not about a CI. It's a tool which we plan to provide. Sorry about this.
Oh, the CLI tool.
Yeah, CI. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we do have some issues, and the one issue tracked our items. One second, this one, and to API deprecation, and we also like to, migrate the storage version automatically.
No, I remember. It's
the-
just I misunderstood you. I thought you were saying CI and not CLI.
Oh,
Well,
okay, yeah, CAI.
Okay, got
I
it.
think,
Okay.
yeah, I think Salvatore
Okay.
had the same confusion there. I think we should merge the promotion PRs first, and then we can introduce the tool. And I think that as long as we include both of the we do both of the changes before the release, it's fine.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think the only important thing really is that both of those changes, API promotion and the CLI tool for upgrade, they should just be available in the same release. It's better probably if the CLI PR is merged like shortly after the promotion PRs, but I
Okay.
think it makes sense to merge the promotion PRs first because they're kind of like a dependency, right? It's hard to write the tool if a new version of the API is not available.
Yeah, okay. I think most of the API promotion change should be safe since they are just, move them to the new version and no big change. But another question regarding the promotion is we have the issue talk about the uh, feature gates promotion, I think. So I'm wondering, should we put them this kind of change in 1.13 or we can do it in 2.0 here? I think some of the feature gates are in alpha. Since we will promote the API to beta, I think the feature gate should also promote it to beta, right? Some of them have been done by Chen, I think. The question is, should we do them both in the same release or we can do in different releases?
I don't have a strong opinion. I don't know, Anton and Johnny, if you have any feeling about this. For me, it's fine to do it in the same release, but also fine if we do it in the next release.
Yeah, I think at least we need to promote the API first, I guess. But we do have some situation that's the API is in alpha, but the data, the feature gate is in beta. So I think last time Chen already summarized the conclusion that we will treat those API which its feature gate has been in beta, then we should treat them as beta, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's my topic here. I just like to highlight those PRs which we need more reviews, but I suppose should be no big change. And another highlight is that most of them are only API migration and just move from one folder to another folder. So it should be no webhook. We just use the default webhook, the non-strategy. Yeah, okay, so this is from my side. No other topics. Thanks.
Okay, thanks. That's good to know. And the only thing that I can add in terms of PRs that are needing review is that we have Yang proposed the PR for which I just linked on Zoom chat for admin network policy support in Antrea. As we know, this is a feature that the Antrea community has been working on with other upstream with other community members in the SIG network policy community. It's been the specification of this API is in alpha status, has been there now for quite some time, and this implements Antrea support for it. It's very similar to the Antrea cluster network policies. And it might make sense to review and include it also because we renamed to accommodate the admin network policies. We renamed the short name for Antrea network policies because there was a namespace clash because both of them were AMP. So that's the PR for review, and we want to include this feature in Antrea 1.13, and hopefully in the next community meeting, we'll also try and get Yang to give us a nice demo of this feature. And that is the only PR that I believe deserves quite a bit of review. Then for the other PRs, I have to say that I am not I don't know if we have a need for review or not, but if you have any PR that needs reviews, please bring it up now.
I think one PR when you mentioned is about AMP logging performance enhancement. I think we need more reviews for that PR. Maybe Grace and Yang can help on this.
And can you please share the one? Okay, yes, I got it. No.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the PR.
I put it.
56. Okay, thanks. Thanks, Longato. Yes, definitely.
Okay,
We'll
thanks.
unfortunately both Grayson and Young are not here today. I'll probably talk to them on Wednesday. And since this is an area that Shiyu has been working on, I believe that it might be a help also checking with her for a review. Okay, cool. And this is for avoiding the packet drop when we have a large flow of traffic on a matching a given network flow. Is that correct? Yeah. I mean, let me see which.
Yeah, it's to avoid impacting traffic when we enable logging on a policy, because the rate limiting was applying both to the packet which is sent to the agent for logging and to the actual user traffic packet on its way to its destination.
Yep.
And
okay.
so effectively you were limited at 100 packets per second, which is a bit of a bummer for allow policies.
Okay, yeah, that's true. That's true. And so the only boring comment that I have is that I'm seeing a few PRs which we want to include in Antrea 1.13 that are not set to the Antrea 1.13 milestone. So maybe PR owners, if you can make sure that the milestone is set, if you want your PR including 113, might be a good idea to set the milestone on your PR. Okay, and with that, I don't have anything else. I don't know if anybody in the team, anybody here in this meeting has anything else that would like to discuss. Please speak now or in 2 weeks' time. Or of course,
Oh,
bring up.
Salvatore, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry. Yeah, just one item I like to highlight is that we will support most of our test bed has been upgraded to 1.27, the Kubernetes version, so we can support the latest version, released version. And I think most of work has been done. And so when the teams trigger the test, they will be run in the latest Kubernetes version. Yeah, just information I like to share. Yeah.
Great news. And I know that Chan joined in the meanwhile, so we can also seek his feedback on the feature gate question that you had. So, Lan, if I understood correctly, we are promoting these 6 API groups to V1 Beta 1 in 1.13, and the question is whether we should make sure that all the feature gates are updated correspondingly in this release, or whether it's something that we can also do in the next release. Is that correct?
Yeah. I'm not sure, Tran, if any comments for this part, but we may discuss on the issue as well.
Sorry, I joined late. I didn't catch up what you were discussing.
Yeah, I think I just show that we have 6 APIs are going to be promoted. And a
Yeah.
question is that we do have the feature gate, right? Some of the feature gates are still in alpha, or we need to promote them to GA. So previously I was asking that should we do this kind of feature gate promotion in the same release as the API promotion, or we can do in different releases.
What exactly this API are?
I show that I think we have 6 PRs for different API promotion, and for the feature gate, there should be corresponding feature gate for different API. So
Yeah, for example, the trade flow API, I think you are making a PR to add a beta version, but trade flow is already a beta feature, so I don't get what promotion of feature gate we are talking about.
yeah, I think most of them is in beta, and for example, egress, we should promote them to beta, right?
Egress is already beta.
Oh, okay. I maybe the issue might not be updated. I thought we should do that for the feature gate. Okay. I will update the
think
issue and double check.
the current PRs that add new versions for these features, they are already in beta feature gate stage.
Okay. Okay. Then this should be fine. And for those GA API for GA, I suppose we should they should be done in 2.0, right?
Actually, I think this is another topic. It depends on whether this feature are ready to GA. I think we didn't plan for promoting them to GA in 2.0, and the original plan was just to send a signal to users that they are ready for use, but we didn't. They are not experimental, but we didn't plan to say that they are GA ready. Right? I think we didn't talk about promoting GA in the original issue either.
I think the feature gates, there are some information which indicate that we may promote them to GA, but yeah, maybe we can. I can update the issue. I can discuss you with this offline, I guess, if it's not discussed yet.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Alrighty. So it seems that we came to the end of this meeting, unless you have something else that you want to discuss, and therefore I will leave you about 15 seconds to propose a new topic, starting now. And time's up. With this moment of silence, it testifies the conclusion of our meeting. So I would like to wish a great Independence Day holidays to all the community members that are joining us from the United States, and from the rest of us joining from the rest of the world. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thanks. Goodbye. Thanks.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.